I have been tasked with creating a representation of how the internet works, and that is what I intend to teach you all here today. According to common belief, the internet works like this. You click on Google and enter in the website that you want to go to. Magical fairies that work for Google try to interpret what you put in and translate it into cat language. Well-trained Secret Service cats are then sent to retrieve your desired page and attach it to the back of a miniature unicorn. The mini unicorn, ridden by John Cena, brings your page to your computer through the cables that you connected into the wall. Not only is this not correct, it's also impossible. Everyone knows you can't train cats. But in all seriousness, the internet is a really cool tool for everyday use. So let's break it down. When the user, that's you, wants to use the internet, they will need to use their mobile device or personal computer. That's where the term PC came from, by the way. Each place on the internet has its own address to help keep everything organized. These are called IP addresses and are a string of numbers. Because these strings of numbers are hard to remember, there is something called the DNS, or Domain Name System. This system converts the words that the user types into the appropriate desired string of numbers, or IP addresses. By clicking on Google Chrome or Firefox or another internet accessing application, the user's computer is sending out two things: the desired address and a request to see a file. These files are just like the regular files on your computer: cat pictures, that one report from 8th grade, etc., except for the fact that they are known as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and this file is the meat of a website. It is the paragraphs and pictures that the user sees. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and these files control how a website looks. These files tell your computer to display a certain color in the background, or even what font to use for the text on the screen. JavaScript doesn't really stand for anything, but these files are also important for a website. They control how a website behaves, such as hiding or showing certain parts of a site. These files are stored on something called a server, and just like a restaurant server, a computer server processes the user's request and then returns the desired files. If larger files need to be transferred from computer to computer, they use something called packet switching. This is when files are broken down into smaller bits, and then these bits, or packets, are transferred, and then finally reassembled at the destination. So there you have it. That's how the internet works.